Alan, a disappointing performance there.
Massively. It's just seeing the Nace and Dars and Jim take after the Lord Mayor show. They play ever so well on a Tuesday night, and then they give you that. First 25 minutes, thought great, still at it, still on top, getting in between them, causing chaos down the lanes. But then they give a crap goal away again. When you look at the goal, exactly the same as Tuesday night, where you've let the lad turn onto his favourite foot and bend one in the corner. You haven't got a chance if you're going to give goals away like that. And I said that to them at half time, but the thing that bugged me was the heads went down after they conceded that goal. We ended off turning into a long ball team, and that's not what we are, not what we're about. And I was fuming at half time, and I see there's a few words said at half time, and the big disappointing thing is obviously we lost Will in the middle of the park, but like I've said, we've got enough players in there to deal with things like that. But I just thought that whole second half, 50 minutes after the first half, and that whole second half, nowhere near, a total opposite of Tuesday night.
How much did the absence of Will affect things then? I mean, he went off after about 30 seconds. You could see he was in pain straight away.
I hadn't even took my place on the balcony. I was on my way up, and then I got told that Will had come off. So you start thinking, is it what we're doing training wise, but nothing's changed, it's exactly the same? Is it because we've had 6 months off and then you're back into the full intensity of things again? But everyone's the same. I know everyone's got niggles, but as I say, you look at the players that are missing, the Will, Nipper, Cams, it's a bit of a killer, but there was still enough quality on that pitch. You've seen the first half an hour to go and win the game. But mentally was the thing that bugged me, is they didn't give enough. I'll be honest, they didn't give enough in that second half, and that's what I've said to them. I've never seen anyone dying for the cause. I've never seen people putting bodies on the line. Balls weren't going into the box. You bring Big Levi on and we're playing in front of them. And I couldn't understand what we're doing. And to top it off, we end up playing a short corner when you've got 5 giants in the middle of the park. And it's little decisions like that they need to know better and need to do things better like that. And naivety again, and that's it. I thought we'd sorted that out by bringing Huntley and Macca in, but the rest of them just showed a lot of naivety today. This was really disappointing.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing was we didn't create all that many chances, did we, in the second half, which is a bit unlike us.
That's what I'm saying, we've become predictable, and Albert did, and that's why I had to change it, because we've become predictable. We're just playing the ball up to Luke and looking for second balls, and there was no movement in the midfield to get on the ball. Sean Reid started bright first 25 minutes, and he disappeared out of the game, and you're trying to change it, and as I say, we haven't got anything left to change it with. And you bring young Theo on, he hasn't played this level before. He's nice and sharp, but we've probably rushed him into it a little bit. He's got a great left foot, but it's totally different this to academy football, and I think he's starting to find that. And to say Big Levi, he's coming to feet when I really want him to pull away. So they've got potential, work to do with him, but just so disappointing in the manner, to be honest with you. It was just, that wasn't us. That's nowhere near us. And they've all said the piece in there, but I'm sick of them seeing pieces and not basically doing the jobs on the pitch, and they've got to pick themselves up for Tuesday night.
Yeah, defeats like that really hurt you in Daz, don't they?
Massively, because every defeat hurts, but it's the manner. More you can accept defeats when you've given everything and you're working hard and they've done things that we normally do. But when they've gone against the grain, and I would say they haven't put the bodies on the line there today, and that starts a question. You start to question the players and their mentality more than anything else. And they're better than that. They know that. We know that. They were brilliant on Thursday night in training. They'll probably be brilliant again this week in training. But I'm sick of them being brilliant in training and not performing the performances on the pitch, and that's the big thing that we've got to get across. So it's up to me, Daz, and the staff to fix that. But I say it's early days, but it's disappointing. It's not the defeat, it's a performance.
At least the others at the end put that right now on Tuesday night against Tadcaster in the Cup.
Yeah, it's a big game for this football club. Like I said, the FA Cup's huge for us in this region, and we're no different. We need it more than many, to be honest with you. So they've got to put the things right. They've got to get any negativity out of their head. They've got to be positive. They've got to be on the front foot and play the way we play football, and not succumb to the way the opposition play. So Kitty worked the socks off. Them wanted it more than us, and you've got to give them credit for that. And that hurts more as a manager when another team's working harder than you, and that's a disappointing thing. So we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and make sure we get ready for Tuesday, because it's going to be another tough game.